Howdy champs, my name is Mohit and people, today I'm going to show you how to use fonts which are not web safe fonts, which are probably extraordinary fonts, pretty decorative. How do you use it? You see, it's not as simple as just simply downloading the font and using the font family property. It's not as simple as that. Probably you have that font, but the user who's actually viewing your web page may not have that font, in which case it'll default to some other font. So you need to, using CSS3 and @font face rule, you need to embed your font, and then it becomes very easy to actually do it. In fact, let me straight away start off with a browser preview of my own website, qualitylessons.net. Alright, now you see I've used a lot of CSS3 out here, and I've used font face CSS3 property, nothing but qualitylessons.net. This is a decorative font that I've actually handpicked from a website called fontsquirrel.com, right? See, it automatically takes you to the home page or the next page, right? So if you wanted to use this font, yes, you could download it, you could install it on your system, but it has to be there on the viewer system too, and then and only then will he or she will be able to view your website the way you are viewing right now. So basically the solution is that you need to have all your fonts actually embedded on your hosting company, on your hosting server. Alright, so that's exactly what we are gonna look at doing today. Alright, now I'm going to use this website because this is really going to make our task very easy. I'm not going to get into too much of the technical details, but we just want to see the result. I want to see the result. That's more important for me. Alrighty, what's really important for me is to actually see the result. The end result should be exactly the way I want it without getting too much into the coding. So let's see how we do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down out here and I'm going to look for the type of font that I would want to have on my website. Let's say decorative. Okay, these are different categories or classifications. I'm going to select the category decoration. So it's going to only pull up those fonts which are from that category, right? And I'm going to look for the appropriate font that I would want to use on my website. Let's say this one. This is the one that you saw just now on my website, qualitylessons.net, and let's show you how easy it is to actually put it on your website too, on your projects too, on your work too. So I'm going to click out here. The name of the font is Amadeus or whatever. Right, now you see there are many kinds of fonts: OTF, ETF, TTF, right? Different browsers are compatible with these different types. Again, I will not get into a lot of detail out here. Once you get out here, do not download TTF, but click out here. It says Web Font Kit. Basically, when you click here, it allows you to get the TTF, EOT, I'm sorry, WOF and SV, all kinds of forms. So basically TTF works in most browsers except IE and iPhone. EOT works in IE only, WOFF, compressed emerging standard, SVG for iPhone and iPad, right? So basically when you download the @face font kit, you will have cross platform, cross browser compatibility, and that's exactly what I would want to do. Let's download the kit, the whole kit. Now the whole kit has been downloaded, right? There you see it's been downloaded. Let me pause the video for a bit. Now people, have a look that in my downloads folder, when I open the folder, I see these three files. Web fonts free license and how to use web fonts. Just get inside the folder web fonts and then get inside further another folder, Amadeus regular macroman, right? And now out here I'm really interested, as I said, I'll not get into too much of technicalities and explanations and coding. I'll just tell you how to do it. Wouldn't you really want that? Click on the first file from the bottom and select everything till this point, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and say cut or copy. I'm gonna say cut. Alright, then head to your local site folder, people. Let me open up my local site folder. Let me bring it up. Okay, my local site folder at the moment is empty. I'm gonna right click and I'm gonna say new folder, and I'm gonna give it a name of my font or whatever, right? Get inside it and paste those files that I'd cut earlier. These are the only files that I really need. So we have the EOT, SVG, TTF, WOFF and a style sheet, and that's all that we need for cross browser compatibility, cross platform compatibility on the mobile platform, the desktop, laptops, the Mac, etc. Okay, now just this is the style sheet. That's really important. Let me open it up and show you what exactly is there inside. So they've used the @font face rule, and there's some code inside. As I said, I'll not get into the technicalities, but this code is all that you actually need for cross browser, cross platform, total compatibility, a bulletproof rule, people. Alright, now so let's get on and start using this font. Let's see how easily it can be done. So I'm going to create a new HTML document. So new, I'm going to select the layout to be none, but the doc type to be HTML5. Let me hit create. Let me save it up, and let me call this file my font or whatever. I'm sorry. Let's call it my font. Alrighty, let's save it. It's actually taking me inside the folder. I don't want that. So font mania, let me call it font mania. Right, let's save it up. Alright, no hiccups this time. And then let me give it a title too. So my font or whatever. Let's save the file up, Control S, and inside the body of the document, people, let me, through Zen coding, drop in a class and an H1 element. So how do you expand the Zen code? Zen code is nothing but code assist plugin to code out real fast, Control plus comma. So don't be surprised, people, if you I'm a little surprised what exactly happened here. Zen coding is a code assist plugin that allows you to code really fast, and the way to write it is slightly different than the way you actually write your code out, just the way you saw right now. You saw a small example now. Okay, so I have a pair of opening closing H1 tags with a class of style1, or you could have given any other class that you would actually want. Now what I really need to do is I need to tie up this document with the style sheet. The style sheet that's inside the local site folder, which is this is the local site folder, people, which houses my font, another folder, which in turn houses this style sheet. I need to link it up with this style sheet. And what I can do is I can use Zen coding code assist plugin once again. So I'm going to say link :CSS, Control comma to expand it, and I'm going to give the path out here. Alright, so it's inside the my font folder and then style sheet. That's all that you need to do, people. It's that very simple. just tie your HTML document with the style sheet that's inside the folder that you just created in your local site folder, and you're actually done. So very simple, without getting into technicalities, without getting into the coding at all. Just use the link tag with the relationship attribute, type attribute, href attribute, and just point to the stylesheet.css file lying in that my font folder. Right, so sorry, it's actually this one, my font folder in the local site folder. Right, and obviously you'll need to upload the my font folder to your hosting service, your hosting company. Righto, and now I'm going to implement this font. Let's see how easy it is to do it. So inside the opening and the closing H1, so you see how easy it is to embed fonts with font squirrel kit. Yep, we use the font squirrel @ font face kit. It's so easy. And in the just after the title tag, people, I'm going to insert opening closing style tags. So style, expand with control and comma. So basically using Zen coding to code out real fast. It's a code assist plugin, people. And inside the opening and the closing style tags, people, I'm going to say dot style 1. Now this is the class that I've used out here in the opening closing H1 tags. You see here it is. And what should I be writing out here? That's very simple actually. Get the opening and the closing curly braces going, people. Get inside, and then what you can go to the style sheet dot CSS file, alright, and just copy line number 2 like so. Basically just need to define the font family. Just copy line 2 and get back to your source code, and in the opening closing style tags in your class style 1, just drop this one bit of line out here like so. So very simple. So basically what you're telling your HTML document is, please use the custom font family, Amadeus, regular, whatever, and let's save the document up. Let's preview it up in any browser, and I mean any browser, people. Alrighty, there you see. So you can see how easy it is to embed fonts with font squirrel kit. Alright, so how it's HOW. Alrighty. Okay, let's save it up, Control S. Let's check out some other browsers too to be absolutely sure. IE for sure, we need to check it in. So you see how easy it is, isn't it? And then I'm going to press F12, and this allows you to backtrack your browser mode to, let's say, 8. Works. 7. Absolutely works. Alright. And people have already tested it. You can be absolutely sure that it's going to work in every single browser. All the modern browsers and all versions of IE going down to 6. I'm going to bring up the Opera preview too. So that's the Opera preview for you people. So you see, people, how easy it is to use a custom font that is not a web safe font. So even if that font is not available on the end users or the viewers system, they can still view it simply because you need to upload all the requisite files, the course, the style sheet, everything that came along with the my squirrel @ font face kit, which is actually a CSS3 property. You can do it so very easily, people. Alright, so people, I hope you found this information useful. I hope you'll implement it. I hope you'll like this tutorial. I hope you'll thumb it up. I hope you'll comment, and I'll also hope you'll subscribe and keep coming back for more tutorials from me, won't you? You have a good day. Bye bye. Peace.